If you are a student, you're wondering, how do I make some more money? Then this is the video for you. Honestly, you don't even have to be a student. If you're just someone who is willing to put in the work to make some extra money, then you came to the right place. These are real side hustles that are actually doable and realistic in 2026. Now, I'm working on that myself. All right, the first one is print on demand. I feel like not enough people know about this or know exactly where to start when it comes to this. This one is perfect if you're creative, but you don't want to really deal with inventory or shipping things out when it comes to basically handling a business. So you can make planners or trackers or journals on something like Canva. Then from there, you can upload them to Amazon and pretty much let Amazon handle everything else. This is such an underrated side hustle. People love calendars, keeping track of things. People just love organization, especially now with New Year coming about. This is something to look into for sure. And I like this because it's sort of like passive income, because once you set it up once, it can make you money while you sleep. And you get paid per sale. Way to really upscale this and make sure that you get some sales is to put money into like or promoting. Sometimes when you search something up on Amazon and you see like sponsored item, you could, you know, put a couple change aside to have that be your item popping up when people search certain things. And then once you get momentum naturally flowing, you go from there. So print on demand will tie into another like tip later on. But social media, you have to market your item when you sell it. You don't want to just upload it and then leave it there on the app. TikTok is the number one go-to for anything marketing wise. It's just honestly the best platform to get new eyes on whatever it is that you're selling. So that leads me to the next thing: Amazon influencer or TikTok shop affiliate. Either or, I would say start with TikTok shop, because TikTok is still hard, it's still work, but it's probably the easiest platform to honestly grow on nowadays because of that For You page. First, let's talk about the Amazon influencer. I know a good amount of us buy things on Amazon like on a day-to-day basis. You can make money off of reviews, but you can get on there and be honest. You could create a video about something that you bought on Amazon, and if someone is looking through the item, look through the reviews, and they watch your video and then they go and purchase the item, that will give you some commission. Show how the product works and be honest. Like, people are buying this stuff anyway. Honestly, you're buying this stuff anyway, so you might as well get paid for it. And then when it comes to TikTok shop, you can apply to be part of the TikTok shop program. I think both programs have some like requirements that I'll put on the side here, but most of them shouldn't be anything crazy. You post a couple of short like videos featuring things. You don't have to go out and buy a new product if it's something you already have laying around. You will earn commission when someone buys something. I see college students doing videos like this for dorm essentials, tech accessories, skincare, beauty. Like beauty/makeup will always be huge. The next thing I want to mention is selling your notes. If you are a student, honestly, I know that there's at least one subject that you're kind of like a pro at, and this is when you should be using that to your advantage. If you're already taking notes in class, you might as well get paid for it. So there's a bunch of platforms where you can upload your notes, and when someone like downloads, you get paid. It's actually one of the easiest side hustles because you're already doing the work and you're gonna do it regardless. This one especially makes sense during like midterms, finals. So you can upload your notes to sites like Study Pool or Study Soup. Just make sure that they're organized and readable so people actually want to buy them. Now let's get into a little bit more into the content creation side. I know y'all want to hear about that. CapCut, iMovie, two very used video editing platforms, especially CapCut. So if you know how to use either of those, you're pretty much set for this one. A lot of creators in small businesses or small organizations don't want to edit their own videos. They don't want to post on their own social media platforms. They don't want to look into any of that and running all of that. That's actually an internship that I currently have that I'm usually do during the school year because it's pretty easy for me. I'm actually always on my phone. I'm always in like content creation. So I got an internship where I'm pretty much a social media intern, and I'm just running the pages and creating some flyers, creating new videos to post. And it's very easy once you just create a content calendar schedule. And naturally, with me being on social media, I kind of have an idea of like what's to get, how to get people interested. It's a skill that you can profit off of. And if you're wondering where to actually find these type of like positions, indeed you can search up part-time content creator or social media intern. But additionally, if you are a student, universities allow you to use Handshake, which is a great app. You have to have a school email, and most of those are like 100% verified. You can find a bunch of great internships and opportunities on there. And LinkedIn, of course, I always love LinkedIn. So if you're wondering how to start, just practice editing a couple short videos of your own, apply, and then you follow up with an email. Stock photography. I know a lot of us love taking aesthetic pictures. Like, we walk around, we see this guy, oh that's cute, and we snap. So you can get paid off for that too. If you're already taking pictures of your coffee, your laptop, you studying, you can upload them. Companies will buy these pictures all the time for ads and websites. So you can upload the photos to a website like IM or Adobe Stock, and you earn money every time someone licenses your photo. It's very similar to passive income because once you upload it once, you make money forever off of it and you don't have to go back. Now this one isn't as glamorous, but it works. Cleaning dorms or apartments. College students are very lazy, and I think we all know that. People do not like cleaning, especially during midterms or finals. It's very easy to get such a small space cluttered. So honestly, if you're willing to do it, you can make really good money fast. You can post a couple flyers around your college campus, of course, while getting permission. Word of mouth. Any like groups you're in with fellow students. Room clean, I'm here. But of course, always just be mindful and know that your health comes first. If you do that, make sure you wear the proper materials, gloves, masks, any of that. I probably would keep it to just rooms and not bathrooms, because bathrooms are a different kind. But things to keep yourself like in good standing with contract for you and a client to sign anything, or if it's something like you want the person in the room while you're cleaning. Now, social media manager or UGC creator, which stands for user generated content. Social media manager is very similar to what I said about basically being a social media intern, but UGC is also something that's really cool, but a little bit on the harder side to get into. It's pretty much when you create content for businesses, but you're not posting it on your page. You're just giving them the rights to the video. When it comes to UGC, I think it's very important to not underestimate yourself or lowball yourself. Use this right thing. Perpetuity, I never know how to say that. That's a big thing, which pretty much is giving a company access to use your face forever. And that's very valuable. It doesn't matter who you are, how many followers you have. Brands are always looking for people who can market the videos as natural as possible. Market something in a natural way. Pick a certain industry, whether it's beauty, college, or lifestyle. Make a few example videos, create a portfolio so people have an idea of what type of content you would make for them, and then you reach out to brands. So social media, PR team, whatever. But there's a lot of platforms specifically for UGC creators, like Aspire, pretty sure that's one. Reselling, like, oh gosh, when I tell you in 2020, this was honestly how I made a good amount of. You have so many things lying around in the house that you literally don't use that you can make money off of. Mercari, Depop, and Poshmark are the big three. I love Mercari because I feel like it has a lot of great like protection, both you as the seller and for the buyer. So if you have any old cameras lying around, old clothing, I really wanted to revamp my closet, and that's when I went kind of crazy. Old shoes, whatever it is, that's saying that another one man's trash is another man's treasure. It's 100% true. So that is a great way to make some money. What I do is usually sign up, make an account, and I put out my ring light and post the pictures and optimize it, you know, and go from there. You don't really have to do a bunch of marketing because it's a good amount of people on those apps already just looking for things. And the last one is babysitting, pet sitting, or house sitting. I always feel like house sitting is the easiest one to do. It's super underrated. I feel like families are always looking for someone to help out. The apps like Rover, but this is an in-person type of thing, so definitely keep in mind, again, your safety, and always make sure to let people know where you're going. If you want more in-depth videos about exactly how to start, what apps to use, how much you can realistically make, just let me know. That is all for today's video. This is very interesting. I love talking about anything like finance related, learning as the day goes. Yeah, thank you for watching. Follow me for more. See you in the next one. Bye.
Wait a minute. Who are you?